lesson, we will be working with rational numbers, and we're adding and subtracting decimals. So you'll see within our problems that we have some negative decimals, we have some positive decimals. We will be following the same rules of adding and subtracting integers. So looking at number 1, I have negative 4 and 79 hundredths plus negative 4 tenths. So looking at the problem, notice they are both negative. Well, when you have two negative signs, you know we are just going to make sure we line up those decimals, and we are going to add them. Because when the signs are the same, you just add. So as I'm adding this, 9 plus 0 is 9, 7 plus 4 is 11, carry a 1, 4 plus 1 is 5. So I end up with 5 and 19 hundredths. Well, now I'm going back to my original problem. Remember, they were both negative. So my answer is going to be negative 5 and 19 hundredths. Again, that is a negative. For number 2, notice we have negative 3 and 6 tenths plus 43 hundredths. Well, I'm noticing one is negative and one is positive. When the numbers are different, you must subtract them. And you subtract without thinking about positive and negative. You just put the larger one on the top. So 3 and 6 tenths will go on my top. And I'm going to end up subtracting them because the signs are different. And I will put my 43 hundredths on the bottom. So hopefully you remember when subtracting, if there's nothing there, you do need to put a 0, and then we do need to regroup, and that does give us a 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 5 minus 4 is 1. Here's our decimal point. And 3 minus 0 is 3. So now I know that my number is 3 and 17 hundredths, but will it be positive or negative? Which do I have more of? Negative 3 and 6 tenths, and this is only 43 hundredths. So I know my answer, again, must be negative. Looking at number 3. Wow, so now those were addition. Here's some subtraction problems. Well, remember when we had negative numbers and we ended up having to rewrite it as an addition problem. Well, this is 2 and 9 tenths minus 9 and 4 tenths. The 9 and 4 tenths is really positive, but I am going to rewrite this as an addition problem. Remember, we keep this the same, we change the sign to addition, and we write the opposite of what we see. So 2 and 9 tenths plus now, and the opposite of a positive 9 and 4 tenths is a negative 9 and 4 tenths. So now that I have an addition problem in front of me, I see that I have two different signs. So I'm just going to put, without thinking about the signs, the larger number on the top, the smaller number on the bottom, and I am going to subtract them, again, because the signs are different. So as I do my subtraction, I see, again, I must regroup. And 14 minus 9 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. So right now, I know my answer is 6 and 5 tenths. I've got to find out, is it going to be positive or negative? I'm going back to my problem here, and I see I have more negative than I have positive. So the answer is, it's funny how so far they all turned out to be negative. All right, let's look at the last one. I wonder if it's going to be negative. I have a negative 3 and 9 tenths minus 8 and 9 tenths. So when I'm looking at that, I know that 8 and 9 tenths is a positive. I am going to rewrite this subtraction problem as an addition problem. So I keep the first number the same, keep it, change the sign to a plus, write the opposite of a positive 8 and 9/10. So that is a negative 8 and 9/10. Looking at this, they are both negative. So that means I'm going to add them, because when the signs are the same, we will add them. So I can just copy them in any order. It does not matter. And as I'm adding them, I end up with 12 and 8/10. When I'm looking at, again, the problem, they were both negative, and when you're adding, if both signs are the same, you just keep the sign. So I can't believe it. The 4 problems that I chose for us to do today all turned out to be negative, just by chance. So the answer to this question is negative 12 and 8/10. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marcia. See you again soon.